Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Invisible Apartment 3. Yeah, that's the third game that I will juggle between other two as well. So yeah, I have to juggle between 3. Sunrider Academy, Chushingura 46 plus 1S, and now Invisible Apartment 3. Released, yesterday actually, on itch.io and also coming to Steam, so yeah. Let's begin! The series that actually is for quite a while on my channel, right? Invisible Apartment 1, 0, 2 and now 3. Okay, but enough of that stupid monologue, let's go with the story of this game. I'm interested in how innocence fares when it collides with hard reality. Jeffrey S. Fletcher. Why? Why did you have to shave my head? What? Lies, likely due to a lack of hygiene on your end. Please don't take it personally, we're just making protective measures. Huh? Oh. What? Okay, I'm confused right now. Why the jail clothes? And I assume that your form is symbolic? A reference to your old hacker nickname. Yeah, Buddy, the hacker. We also learned that having a cute animal to do interrogations calms people down. Is that so? Interrogations? I could say that this is just a friendly child, but you know better, don't you? You must have expected this for quite some time. I figured I ended up in a sleeper cell, or dead. Who would expect to have a conversation with a robotic rabbit? Why do you think that dank would increase your value? Am I really that valuable? Well, you are definitely an interesting subject. We know a lot, but we don't know everything. You will never really know me. We just need to know the things that are important to us. Things that suit our needs. What do you expect to figure out? I'm Bunny, the hacker. I'm Kacey. I did a lot of stupid things. I regret some of them, but not most of them. We don't need you to regret anything that has no value to us. We have records of much of what you did, but we lack some essential components, such as the motive. You are here because we know about the what, and now we are interested in learning about the why. Why continue past the point of no return? Why didn't you stop once things became dangerous? It would have been simple to back down. Let's start by discussing the end of your journey. Were you aware that things would soon be coming to an end? Did you see some kind of writing on the walls? I was expecting you to ask me about the beginning. We know about that from someone else. Someone with more information. Could it be? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Please tell me that I was at least in control of something. Hacking, running away from home, hiding, searching for clues. Were any of those really my own choices? Your behavior was certainly eclectic, but we are unsure whether or not you were the one making those decisions. You're saying that even though I thought I was in control, I might not have been? I think I understand you. I'm a product of someone else's scam. I just started putting the pieces together recently myself. Although you were a puppet, you seem to have been your own woman in recent days. What changed? Was I? Well, everything changed over the past few days. A few days ago. Whoa, We switch places now. So basically, something happened and she ended up in jail-like place, I guess. Okay, that's different from... That's something I didn't expect to see, actually. Okay, the data breaches that occurred several months ago seem to have faded from the public spotlight. Did you ever find a whistleblower? There's been no public announcement. Londo. I remember that guy. I didn't like him. We decided not to create a scapegoat just to give the impression that we resolved the issue. As explained, those leaks were intentional. The leaks occurred solely to trigger changes within the agency. We haven't noticed any changes occurring as a result of those leaks. At least, we've seen nothing visible from the outside. I can't go into any details, but the effects on the agency are significant. The resulting witch hunt shook staff members out of complacency at all levels of our hierarchy. So you involved the public in an operation whose goal was internal changes in your agency. This could be classified as a false flag created solely to set forth a personal agenda. Let's not forget that we all do this from time to time. That might be true, but we do it to set forth changes in society, and not just our agencies. If the Central Intelligence is able to operate more efficiently, that's a boon for all of us. Let's just hope that the returns are worth the investment. Your agency has leave to use drastic measures, but understand that the permission comes with limits. Sometimes, the price is too high. Gentlemen, please don't forget that we are all working in the service of the same master. Very well then. We'll continue with our analysis. Give my greetings to the secretary. I might be wrong, but I think his looks changed a bit. Creating extraordinary chaos is sometimes the only way to disguise the truth. Having others understand your motives and actions makes you weak. It's better lose everyone in the spiderweb of possible scenarios than to let them be certain about anything. Let there be chaos in other minds. Let them lose themselves on the waves of that mad sea. Whoa. Whoa. Now this is surprising. There seem to be irregularities between what the head of the agency is reporting and how things appear to be. You have a theory? Are you a secretary? The secretary? Tell me some of your assumptions, even if they are unfounded. We think that Londo is trying to pretend that the recent leaks were intentional, when in fact, they were not. Based on his track record, it's plausible that it could be a false flag, or deception, on his part to make it appear that way. So, it could be that things got out of his control. Anything acting as evidence could easily be a seed planted to make us think a certain way. It might be that we are being led to make assumptions, or maybe Londo is just trying to cover up his mistakes. Maybe there's someone else who's playing everyone. What if someone is trying to convince us to act against Londo? Acting against the CI directly would cause tremendous collateral damage. Acting only in response to the CI to being proven incompetent would cause even more. We are working hard to get more information, but that's proving difficult, since information control is the CI's area of expertise. I'm less concerned about what Londo might have done than I'm about the possibility of there being an element which he's unable to control. His role is to act as the vanguard of our information management, of what we know and what we don't want anyone else to know. How would you like us to proceed, sir? If there are rogue elements in play, then we need to find out more about them and understand their motives. Elizabeth? Yes, sir. You are new to the game, right? I think she is new. I would like a second opinion. Please give me your thoughts. The Central Intelligence might not be transparent to the public, but it should be upfront with us. The person who is responsible for data leaks may be less important than the fact that CI was unable to stop them. If there's a problem, Londo should speak about it openly in my office. The fact that he didn't may indicate that there are sensitive issues at hand, which he feels could portray his as incompetent. Yeah, maybe. And here we are. It's already been a few months since we left the invisible apartment. We've changed hideout several times since then. We run at the slightest suspicion of discovery. Going online is such a huge risk that we live after each and every connection, and do our best to eliminate any trace we were ever there. It's better that way. The data we extracted from my mind is mostly untouched. We had no idea the sensitive data that Alex's mom stole from the CI and transferred into my subconscious would be more of a burden than help. The files concerning Alex, his mom, and me are encrypted. We don't know why. We still haven't figured out a way to decrypt them. Would we even be in a better position if we did though? Alex's mom has been moved to an unknown location, and we haven't been able to contact her. We know that her original plan was to stay in a sleeper cell to access the CI servers, but we fear that things may have gotten out of her hands. Did the authorities find out about that she's able to connect to the outside world? Is she still in a sleeper cell? I can't even begin to count all the questions that keep us up at night. When did it all begin? Just before we fled, I was approached by an old friend, a man who taught me everything I know about hacking. He said that he was sent by someone other than the CI. He let me escape. They, whoever that is, aren't completely in control. We still have free will. At least, I hope we do. You'd be amazed how many abandoned places there are in a city like this. Some people use them because they live on the streets. Others use them because they are just trying to scrap up. Because they are just trying to scrap up the money to afford rent. And some people use them because they want to avoid being noticed. Just needed some water. We know the score. We observe a location for a while. We don't just break in. Or at least, that's the plan. Whoa. This place is great. You can't be serious. This place is a mess. I like it. It's filthy. There's at least half an inch of dust on everything. We can clean it. Look at all the books. Not many, but I guess there are some. It's not like we have time to read them. For the view is gorgeous. I like the police bugs here. Are you listening to me? The view might be nice, but this is by far the most run-down place we've ever found. Wrong voice, whatever. It might feel romantic though, but it doesn't help us in a way. It will definitely be cold at night. It's filthy. The walls are wet and spongy, and there are spider webs everywhere. Alex, are you afraid of spiders? You have no imagination, man. I would never neglect a place like this so badly. I think we should continue searching. Let me go to the rooftop for a moment. Why? Just stay here. Make it quick. No worries. Last time, you said that we ended up staying instead of leaving to search for a better place. Who knows? Maybe we'll stay at this place too. It's not like we'd stay here forever, so why worry? There is no talking to her once she makes up her mind. I need to drag her out of her here. Of there, here, her, there, okay. She stopped thinking clearly once she takes a shine to something. I'm starting to think that she actually likes this kind of life. Moving from place to place. Squatting. I'm starting to wonder, does she actually want things to change? Wow, what a view! Yeah, this location is very scenic. It's probably one of those cultural heritage sites that cannot be torn down. It will still fall apart if nobody takes care of it. Not doing anything is the same as tearing it down. Alex raised some valid points. Alex doesn't want us to have any fun. From what I can tell, Alex doesn't seem comfortable having fun in our current predicament. I can't allow myself to get depressed again. We might be homeless and on the run, but we can't let that keep us from enjoying the little things. Someone might come marching through the door tonight, and tomorrow we'll wake up in a cell if we wake up at all. I'd rather like to go out with a smile. That's a very pessimistic view. Do you really believe that will happen to us? We try to be in control, and we try to act like soldiers, but did any of that work? Even when Alex was employed at the CI, and we thought that it gave us leverage, we were still just being played. So, you're waiting for the right opportunity to act. If there's any chance for us to act, then we will. We could do something risky again. We could poke a giant, and hope that we topple it. But if we do, we should be prepared to lose what little we have left. And what is that? Each other. Everything is filthy. What is that thing behind you, man? This isn't a place where people are meant to live. It disappeared. What was that thing? What's wrong? Nothing. Something's bothering you. What is it? It's nothing, I'm fine. You sure? It just... never mind. Is this place really that bad? It's not this place. So, is it okay if we stay here or not? It's not just the place. It's everything. What do you mean? Look at us. Yeah. We're wearing worn out, dirty clothes, sleeping at random places like this and just running in circles. What's the alternative? You know what the alternative was? What it might have been? If you hadn't... If I hadn't what? How are things really different than before, when you were working at the CI? Didn't we run in circles back then too? If you hadn't connected to Mom back then. That was a long time ago. That was a very long time ago. You think they moved her sleeper cell because of that? Wouldn't they have moved her eventually anyway? You think if I hadn't acted, we would have been able to stay at the invisible apartment? And what would we have done then? You don't think it was too risky? You don't think that the fact that we have no idea where she's currently located isn't somehow connected to what you did? And you're saying it wasn't a risk to stay at the CI as a table agent? I only risked our lives. Well, yeah, back then it was only you, your life, and your mother. because you didn't know Kacey. But then it became a trouble for 3 people. Yeah. Not hers. Okay. You think I've endangered your mom more than I endangered us? What if I told you that I think you led them to us by standing at the CI for too long? Doesn't count? Wait, what? Okay, that's a mistake a bit of in the wording here. That doesn't is needed, not needed here. Doesn't that count as risky? You really think I endangered us by maintaining the status quo? You just want to throw the blame on me while you while you paint yourself as Little Miss Perfect, don't you? That's not what I'm saying. I don't think I'm perfect at all. I'm not afraid of taking responsibility, but I don't let guilt or blame consume me. All the years on the street taught me not to get lost in the past, but to live in the present. I'm fighting for the present. Maybe that's just the opposite of how you deal with things. I want us to succeed from now on. I don't want us to lose any more ground. We can't afford to make our situation worse. Can we stay here? Binary. The game. I don't know what's written there below. Don't know what's written with this guy in the mask. Okay, I might point with my mouse cursor at it, but I think I turned it off so you won't see what I'm pointing at. So there's no the code here, like in the bottom right corner. Okay, can we stay here? At least for a little while. This dream again. It always feels so real when I'm dreaming. It's so vivid that it stays with me after I wake up. It begins so innocently. My feet drift off the ground, and I float. I just flow around at first, around people, and throughout the town. I float as if it was the most natural thing in the world for me to do. Then I start to fly higher, first above the crowds, then above the rooftops. Everything becomes so small. I fly around town. Everyone's as small as ants. Eventually, I want to return. I want to go back, but I'm not sure how. I try flying back down, but I just end up drifting further and further away. It's terrifying. It sounds terrifying. A bit. I keep drifting higher and higher, and soon I'm looking down at the earth. At this point, I'm way past being scared of heights. Somehow I just feel light and calm, knowing that all my problems are so far away. I left them behind on that blue-green planet, and I can continue to drift away. The earth gets smaller and smaller, and my earlier calm transforms. I start wondering if I will ever be able to go back. Who knows, who knows. Everything I know shrinks to a small blue dot. I try to concentrate on it and cling tightly to the memories. I focus as hard as I can until I finally begin to lose sight of it. Is this the end? Am I really at the point of no return? I want to escape, but I don't want to lose the thread connecting me to reality, to my home. Is this fear of drifting away making me weaker? Whoa. Is this the eye? Yes, it's the eye. The dream again, huh? When you move too often, it takes a while to remember the way the ceiling looks in the morning. Today I'm honestly not sure if this was the ceiling I fell asleep under. Oh. What is it? Wait, was it that thing again? Something just pinned me. I have goosebumps all over my arm. Casey? What is it? I've been thinking. Does it hurt? Yeah. Does thinking hurt? Stop it. I'm serious. We have been cautious up until now. That's how we're able to survive for this long. The CI only mobilizes if we do something foolish. I don't care about the sleeper cells anymore, nor do I care about the CI. I just want to free Mom, that's all. Whatever other objectives we have need to be secondary. If you don't want to take on the risk, I fully understand. No, I'm not worried about the risks. I also need to ask you for something else. If we are going to successfully free my mom, then you need to do exactly as I say. What? What do you mean? I don't want us to get caught again, Casey. Truth is that you act irresponsibly way too often. You act on your own, and that puts you in danger. I can't let that happen again. Well, I will try not to act on my own again, okay? Trying isn't good enough. What? You can't be serious. I'm not a kid. What else do you want me to do other than my best? We're in this together. And it's not like you're perfect either. In that case, I need you to do something for me. Yeah? Give me all the extracted data, all the CI leaks. Please hand it over. Why? You're safe with me. I don't want you to get involved when I attempt to rescue Mom. Alex, don't worry about me. We are in this together. Casey, that's not it. I'm not... Look, I know you're strong, that you can take care of yourself. I just don't want any more mistakes. Oh, well, that was putting it damn straight, to be honest. But I guess that's the best way, maybe. The safety of the data isn't a problem. You are. Ouch. Not nice, dude. Not nice. I did. What do you mean? Are you saying that you're worried I'll do something irresponsible with it? Am I really just waving you down? Mom's been relocated after the last time we connected her. We don't know where she is. We don't even know if she's still alive, to be honest. Well, that's also true. I'm starting to wonder whether you are more of a detriment than help. You say that we are in it together, but you keep screwing things up. So you're saying that I need to stay on the sidelines? I need you to not do anything. Okay, this is the moment. Boom. Okay, I agree. I will let you handle everything from now on. No, you can't just use me. Okay, so there are two possible options. So she can disagree with him, and I have no idea what that might lead to. She can also agree to it and actually do what he's saying, but also she can agree but not really go with what he wants. Tough choice. Okay, how to not mess up? How to not mess up here? Okay, Casey. No, well, okay, you can go here or here. No, you can't just use me. Let me help you, I want to stay involved. No, you'll just mess things up again. No, I won't. This again. What? You're such a kid. Stop dismissing things just because you don't like them. You're such a pain. A pain? A pain in what? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Don't treat me like I'm a nuisance. I'm way too invested in all of this to back out now. You are overacting. Can't you see that I just want what's best for us? Do you think I'm just holding you back? Do you? So that's a yes, isn't it? You didn't need to get involved with me. You didn't need to help me. You wouldn't have had any problems, and you could have still worked at the CI. I just wish I knew. If my mom was still alive. I'm sorry. That's not good enough. If you disagree with me, I'll just have to act on my own. If I fail, then at least I will know that I did my best. Damn it, too many choices in a short time. Please let me help you, you can take the lead. Please, just let me help you somehow. I'll follow your directions from now on. I promise that I won't endanger anyone again. Why should I trust you now, after all you've done? This fight isn't about just you and your mom, Alex. It's also about me. Wake up! You're not the only ones who lost their home because of this. I was homeless before we met, long before we went on the run. I might be impulsive at times, but I managed to survive. And with your help, the two of us have even managed to survive a really long time in practically the worst case scenario. Promise you won't do anything without consulting me first. Promise you won't contact anyone or hack. Sorry. Promise you won't contact anyone or hack into any system without first discussing it with me. I promise. Just don't leave me on the sidelines. So? Do you have a plan? Yeah. So, let's reveal the plan in the next episode, actually. Well, this might be interesting. Alright. For now, as I said, let's end it here. Invisible Apartment 3. Man. I think I played the first Invisible Apartment in 2014. And it's 2016. Dang. That sure is some time. Alright. But as I said, let's end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. And see you in the next one tomorrow. Bye bye.